Hey guys, hello there, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 9:59 a.m. My showtime is at 11 a.m. I do have an Uber on the way. There was one car in the vicinity. If I give myself 15 more minutes, I would have taken the bus, but I didn't. So I'll take a bus home at the end of this 3-day trip. Today, I'm just flying to Newark. We get there about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock at night. And then I've got 30 hours, 34 hours, something like that. And so of course, I'll go into the city. I'll take you along with me. And I might have a chat with you during this layover about what's going on with my potential living situation, or I might do a separate video. I'm not quite sure, but I'll have time either way. So, all right, let's go to the airport. Ooh, so I'm at the airport. My Uber driver was something else. I got in this car and I'm like, wow, man, your trunk is huge. He had a huge trunk. I mean, I had all my luggage and there was still plenty of room. And he goes, oh, it's plenty of room for dead hookers. What? And he looked like that might have been a joke. I don't know. It's Las Vegas. And he really looked like an extra in some sort of Vegas destination movie. Really not cool. But on a less humorous note, my goodness, a very old friend of mine just messaged me this morning. Her husband died suddenly. Awful. And she's got her son who she just loves to death, but he is seriously special needs. Like, they have a whole team of people to help take care of him and give him, teach him how to function. It's heartbreaking. I just can't believe it. They were married 42 years, and I haven't had the guts to ask her how it happened, but we've been talking, just, commiserating and talking about her son and what her plans are, because he needs a lot of work and a lot of help. And right now, so does she. So if you are a praying kind of person, I'm not a huge prayer person, but I'm saying some prayers for her, because such a good person, oh my God. She has lived her entire life in service to others, and this is just awful. But it is 10:15. I got 45 minutes before I have to check in. I did not eat breakfast this morning, and I don't like to spend money on food when I'm on my trips, but I think I'm going to stop off at Wendy's. I'm going to stop off at Wendy's and grab a small bite to eat. But I will see you at the on the plane or in Newark. See you soon. Woohoo! Okay, so we are being catered. Very exciting, because we are down to like nothing. We have nothing on the plane. The flight time today is 4 hours and 35 minutes. Cuckoo. But it's one leg, and the crew is awesome. I already love them. The lead up in front has been here about 3 years this winter. 3 years. My glasses all fogging up. Yeah, so it's a great crew. Full flight. There you go. I will see you in Newark. All right, so excuse me, I'm still in Vegas. We haven't left yet. But I forgot to tell you, I went to the post office before I went to my crew room, and because Amazon says that my masks, I ordered some of these KN95 masks, or NK, whatever they are. I ordered some of these masks, and it says that they have been delivered. I never picked them up, and the woman at the P.O. box was telling me, well, maybe they were inside the P.O. box and maybe you grabbed them. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. My P.O. box isn't big. It's big enough for a letter. It's not big for a whole bunch of these masks. I spent a fair amount of money on these masks. And she's like, I don't know what to tell you. They said they were delivered. They weren't. So, and she has no recourse. She gave me no recourse. So when I get back from this trip, it's going to be like 9:30 in the morning on Thursday. So I'll go back to the post office and find out what sort of form I have to fill out to put a claim in, because this is, it was a fair amount of money.
We're boarding.
For these masks. All right, so, we're boarding. I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, hi, welcome to Newark. Let's get the room tour out of the way, shall we? Here we go. Room tour. Look at that, yay, room tour. I'm not gonna bother with room tours unless it's great or really, really dire, you know. It's a hotel room. They all look the same. So the flight here from Vegas was pretty easy. Good crew, really good, easy to work with crew, super fine. Most of our guests were fantastic. I did not see a single issue or problem on the flight. We did have a number of, two women who were terrified of flying. And so I had an opportunity to share my experience with being a former nervous flyer myself, and hopefully brought them some comfort. We had one woman on board who is super duper duper pregnant. Boy, oh boy, was she pregnant. Really pregnant. And you know, I was like, you know, if there's anything I can do for you on this flight, please let me know. My name is Steven. Just let me know. Anything you need, you just let me know. Just don't have that baby on the plane tonight. I'm sorry. That was it probably sounds tactless, but for some reason the timing was right when I said it, and she laughed, I laughed, and everyone around us was laughing because I think all of us had the same thought. Please don't have that baby on the plane. Yeah, the flight was fine. Most people slept for most of the flight. When we were deplaning, in the very, very back of the aircraft, there was some commotion, and my coworkers called up and said that there was a fight. And you know, on our airline, when we have a fight on board, it's pretty epic. You know, there's a couple of viral videos out there about people fighting on our plane. It passed. These people were using their fighting words as they walked down the aisle and got off the plane. Once they're off the plane, I don't have to worry about it. So we were successful in avoiding any sort of police activity or something like that. So yeah, really easy flight. Great crew, as I think I said. I got to the hotel room here about 45 minutes ago, and I've had time to unpack all of my bags. I did not pack a lunch bag in this for this trip. It's one leg to Newark. I have a very long layover here, and then I have one leg back to Vegas. I'm not about to cart around a giant lunch bag. So I brought some food that was non-perishable. So I thought I'd show you that because, you know, some people are interested in, for some reason, what flight attendants eat. Yeah, so I just finished eating some chili. I brought a can of chili. This is stag chili, 100% natural, no artificial ingredients, minimally processed. It was really delicious, except for it was incredibly salty. 2 servings in this one can, and each serving had 990 milligrams of sodium. Yeah, craziness. And I have officially become old enough that I worry about sodium. So I had the chili. I meant to have a roll with that, but these are I love these rolls. They're at Walmart. They're ciabatta rolls, $2 for 6. And I think it's $2 or maybe 3. I meant to eat a roll with that, but I was so hungry, I just threw it in my face. For tomorrow evening, or tomorrow breakfast, I'm gonna have peanut butter. I carry this giant container of peanut butter. This is, I think, Walmart? I don't know. It's a natural creamy peanut butter. It was cheap. Peanut butter and some honey on a roll or 2, because I am going to be walking a lot tomorrow, going into the city. And then for dinner tomorrow night, I brought 2 of these. I'll probably only eat 1. It's pasta that's already cooked. It's very, very, very al dente, as in not cooked. So I'll have to put water in here and then nuke it a couple times for it to soften up enough for my taste. And then I'll throw it in with some of this pesto. And I ate the chili, and I will eat the pasta out of this bowl, which is a collapsible dog bowl. of all things. I think I got this at Walmart or maybe Target, I don't know. But it's a collapsible dog bowl. Oh, I got it at Marshall's. It was like $3. And this bowl has really been quite useful. And I'm sure I showed you this cutlery set that I bought at on a LA layover. It's these 3 pieces, are very functional. In fact, this spoon is huge. It fills my mouth completely, and I've got a giant mouth. It doesn't sound great. And you just put it together and voila. Love this thing. So useful. So yeah, there you go. There's my little update of the day. What I'm eating, because again, some of y'all like to know what flight attendants eat. My plan tonight is to watch some YouTube. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about mortgages and the process of buying a house, because you know I've been talking about it briefly for quite a long time now about potentially looking into the possibility of buying a house. So I think I'm gonna do a separate video about my experience so far and what I'm doing at this point. So I'm gonna watch some more YouTube videos, because you know, you learn everything on YouTube. And then I'm gonna go to bed. It's only about 9:30 now. And my plan is to wake up around 8, maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, head into New York City for the day. I don't know quite what I'm gonna do, but you'll go along with me. So I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Good night. All right, I'm taking the world's slowest train. Here we are. Going from Newark into the city. I usually take the bus, which is across the street from our hotel. There's a bus that goes into New York for $7, and getting there is easy. It doesn't run very often, so I took the train this morning because I left earlier than usual. But I would take the train going back because the bus doesn't run that often, and getting a bus at Port Authority, getting a bus is just a nightmare. So here I am taking the train. Yeah, and if you didn't watch my video, I just filmed a video yesterday about the process I've kind of begun in terms of buying a house, which still feels weird. And so spending $30 to go into New York and back feels a little extravagant right now, but you know, it's been a real long time since I've done anything interesting on a layover except for San Francisco recently, so I feel it's okay. I put this on my debit card, not a credit card. Yeah, so I will see you in New York. So no matter how much I try to avoid Times Square when I come to New York, I always end up in Times Square. But look how quiet it is. It is 10:30 in the morning. Oh, one sec. Oh, loud. It's 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday, and this is Times Square. Look. It's empty. A lot of cars, but it's very quiet. I'm heading up towards Central Park just to walk around. I'm gonna make my way up to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, take a look around for a little while, and then I don't know. So we'll see. Let's go for a walk together. All right, I made it to Central Park. Always one of my first destinations. I like to walk in New York City. I could have taken the subway to 59th Street, but I just really like walking in New York. So I walked up from Penn Station, which is, I don't know, 32nd Street, 34th Street, I don't know, up to 59th, where I entered Central Park at the Artisans Gate. It's a beautiful, let's see, it's a beautiful day. It's not very populated right now. I'm one of the few people not wearing their mask right now. I will put it on after I talk to you guys, because people are wearing their masks even outside. So I'm gonna be polite and do the same thing once I finish talking to you. This is one of my favorite parts. I love this part of New York, is that you can be in Central Park and then look up and there's this like wickedly tall needle of a building. That is ridiculously tall and skinny. It's kind of surreal. But I'm going to walk around Central Park for a while, find a public restroom because I got to pee, and then make my way over to the Metropolitan Museum. I think it's open. If it's not, it's okay. I'll just walk over to my favorite chocolate shop, the Maison du Chocolat. I'm sure that's open. I'm wearing one of my favorite t-shirts. Ta-da! And, you know, when you wear this kind of t-shirt, you have to expect that someone around you is going to make a comment. I was surprised at how quickly that happened. And I was surprised how many people made negative comments really quickly. Just coming up from the train into right in front of Hotel Pennsylvania. Right away, you know, all lives, blah, blah, blah. And this one older Asian woman stopped me. She's having coffee outdoors, and she stopped me. Sir, what about Asian lives? Okay. All right. And I have had a number of people go, hey, I love your shirt. But more people don't like the shirt than people who do like the shirt. So, yeah, whatever. Have your own opinion. Make your own t-shirt. All right, I'm going to enjoy myself and stop talking about negative people. See you later. Look at those turtles. Crazy. Are they mating? Oh, hi. Hello. Now, I know you're not terribly friendly, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay. Hi, Mr. Goose. I found a public restroom right there at the Bethesda Fountain, and I'll tell you, well, I won't tell you it's the most fragrant restroom I've ever been in my life, because that would be disgusting, wouldn't it? Oh my. Darn it, I should have noticed when I was over at the Bethesda Fountain that the boathouse is closed. You can see the rowboats behind me. One of my favorite things to do here, especially in late summer, early fall, is to come down here and rent a rowboat. You go to this little building right there, that little kiosk, and I want to say it's like 20 bucks an hour to rent a rowboat, one of these little aluminum boats, and you just row around the lake, and I just love it. But oh well, another COVID victim, I guess. But if you have a chance, it's so much fun. You know we're in a COVID world when you can actually see that Alice in Wonderland sculpture. Usually it's so covered with children you can't see the sculpture itself. Not happy, womp womp. The Met is closed. I should have looked ahead. I really should have. It was a nice walk here. It's one of my favorite things to do is walk along Central Park. But yeah, the Met's closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Well, the good news, silver lining, La Maison du Chocolat, whatever, is right around the corner. So let's go see if they're open. So what's the saying? I'm not batting 1,000. Is that the saying? I'm not big on sports analogies, but the chocolate shop was open, but they didn't have any of the macaroon that I really enjoy. Yeah, they were out. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. I might just head back to Midtown, or maybe head down towards Greenwich Village. I don't know. I'm having a nice time walking around. This isn't like a failure, but There's three things I wanted to do today. I wanted to rent a rowboat on that little pond, or go to the museum, or go to my chocolate shop. And so far, none of that. All right, so I'm gonna head back towards 59th Street and probably take the subway from there. Look, it's a pigeon beach. Look at him, her. How cute are you? Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've sat down since I got off the train. I just grabbed a, let's see, hot dog, and a bottle of water. I wanted a falafel, but I didn't have enough cash on me, so I got a hot dog. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm debating going down to the 9/11 memorial, but I really don't know if I want to go through that emotionally right now. And then my temptation is to go into Greenwich Village or Soho, but then the temptation to spend money beyond this hot dog, yeah, no. So might just walk around a little bit more, and then maybe just head back to the hotel. I've had a nice time. I just kind of struck out 3 times in terms of what I was planning on doing. But, you know, my fault here is that I didn't look ahead and plan ahead by, you know, researching or anything, so, oh well. But it's been a nice day so far. I'm sweating my cojones off. It's only 77 degrees, but holy goodness, I am like sweating my, off. All right, I'm gonna eat this hot dog, have some water, and relax. All right, so I decided to walk back instead of taking the subway because I like walking around New York City. And I passed by this building that I've never set foot in, but knew what it was, and figured I'd go inside for the first time, and I figured I'd bring you along with me, just in case you've never been there either. So let's take a walk inside this building. Guess what it is. You're right, Grand Central Station. I've never been in here before. And up there, well, there are there's some pigeons up there too. And apparently this was all covered in like soot and cigarette smoke and train exhaust and whatever, but look at it now, huh? All right, I've only seen it in movies. Here's a little look about. Gee, I don't know if you can really grasp the scale of this space. It's huge. And again, the ceiling. I don't know what stars those are. There's lights up in the sky indicating certain stars. Neat, huh? All right, now I had no intention on walking this far. I'm at Washington Park. My legs are starting to hurt. But it's only 3 o'clock, so I still have plenty of time to walk around, see the sights before I head back to the hotel. And here is Washington Square. Everyone's just kind of hanging out. I don't know where they are now, but there was a group of kids who thought they were really punk, and it's like you can see them by their attitude walking around like they thought they were the first people to discover hair coloring and safety pins. But yeah, having a good time just walking around New York. I really don't even know where I am right now. I think I passed 3rd Street, and I'm for some reason think I'm in the part of the village I've never been in. Oh yeah, I am. Bleecker Street. Okay, super. Alright, so I'm down on Canal Street, if you know Manhattan. And I'm gonna walk down Canal a little bit and then head back. I just saw a subway stop behind me, so I'm gonna head back to the hotel. I am literally drenched in sweat. And I'm very tired and my calves hurt. Next time I'm here, I'm gonna head over there. And that I think is the Freedom Tower. I'll go visit the 9/11 memorial next time. This time I'm too tired. So I'm gonna walk down Canal Street a little bit, maybe get a soda, and then head back on the subway to get to Penn Station. I might walk in there just to look around for a minute though. Oh, I need a hand fan. Oof. All right. Oh, I'm finally back at Penn Station. What time did I leave the hotel? Like 9 o'clock in the morning? It is 3:43, and my toenails hurt. I have been walking so much, my toenails hurt. All right, I have to find my way up into Penn Station. Sorry. If you've never been in the subway in New York City, here you are. Wait, am I think I'm going out the wrong exit. Yeah, I am. Well, let's go this way. Now there is my budget for New York. I'm gonna get a slice of pizza for $1. Alright, who says you can't have a fine dining experience in New York City for $2? I mean, look where I'm having dinner. Oh, $2. Not bad, I'll take it. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Hot. Hot and very good. So I have walked, sorry about the weird camera angle, but like my t-shirt. I have walked all day long. So I got off in New York at Penn Station, and then I walked up through Central Park, all winding and, you know, crazy around, up to 77th Street, I think, over to 5th Avenue, and then I walked along 5th Avenue down to Canal Street, which is a bit of a walk. Thankfully, I just happened to see a subway stop, letting my pizza cool off. Saw a subway stop for the A train that brought me right up to, where am I, 32nd Street? 38th Street right now. So I'm steps away from Penn Station. I'm gonna have this pizza, hop on the train over to, on the New Jersey transit system, whatever it is, and then head back to the hotel, because I am done. I am done. I'm toast. Well, I'm not toast. I don't look toasty? Oh, that's very nice. He says I look very nice and soft. It's the jawline that got soft. I'll see you later. Hey guys, all right, so I made it back to my hotel room. I'm not surprised I made it back to the hotel room. It's not that hard a trip. It just was time consuming. It's just quite a bit. I took the train from Penn Station, New York, through Penn Station in New Jersey to the airport stop, and then there's a little mini tram from there into the parking area, and then waiting for the shuttle from the hotel to get to the hotel. So it's a bit of a trek getting back into the hotel. It seemed easier getting out to New York than it was getting back. I don't know. Look at my room. It is a train wreck. Look at this. Hello. Look at that desk. I mean, it is a train wreck. But I'm going to jump in bed in the next hour or so with 2 melatonin. My goal is to get as much sleep as possible. If I wake up around 3 o'clock or so, I won't be so heartbroken. I want to be up and ready for a van time of 5 a.m. So I want to get as much sleep as possible. I'm only doing one leg back to Las Vegas. I'll be back in Las Vegas before 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's a super, super easy day. But I want to get this crap all put away, have some dinner, and then hop into bed. So I will see you tomorrow, either at the airport or on the plane. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, hello. Good morning. It is 4:35 in the morning here in Detroit, and I was just about to tell you about a dream I had. I took 2 melatonin last night to get to sleep, but the dream was really very strange, and it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have come across very well. But I checked my email this morning, and there was an email from a subscriber named Kelly. And she said, you know, would you mind taking a look at this this Facebook page, or it was a link to another of their social media pages. But she said, would you mind taking a look at this about this organization and maybe give it a shout out on your platform? And I was like, platform? I have a platform? I'm just me talking to you guys on YouTube. And I'm like, platform? I have a platform? Hey, wait. Excuse me, I haven't really woken up yet. But I followed a link to a page, and then I searched for this group on YouTube, and it's a group called Feeding Detroit Downriver, Feeding Detroit and Downriver. It's FDDR. And I'll try to remember to put a link in the description box below. But just on a whim, I did a quick YouTube search for the group, and I just watched part of a video. It was a 2-hour-long video, I think. And I sat entranced by acts of goodness and kindness. In trying to describe watching this video, do you know when you watch fireworks and there's that moment of joy that sparks, and you're like, ah, ooh, ah, you know, you're looking up in the sky at this big giant blossom of fire, and you're like, there's a moment of joy that just spreads over your face, right? It was like watching fireworks in slow motion. That's what watching this video is like, really, really. So this group just asked people to make like 10 meals. Just pack up 10 meals for people who need food, and clothes and all sorts of stuff. But and they just drive around Detroit and downriver. I guess that's an area of Detroit, and people know to come to them. And apparently it started in their car. These people are just very kind and generous and loving human beings. And now they have a little bus or something, and they just drive around. And I just watched them. There's a woman who was like passing stuff out of a window, and she was just kind and thoughtful to everyone she met. You know, offering a cigarette, like one at a time. But when you're homeless, a cigarette is a real luxury, you know. A spare pair of underwear or socks, along with a chicken dinner that had been donated by somebody. Blah, blah. I keep talking. But I was so fascinated by this video. So I subscribed to the channel. They only have, I don't know, they don't have a lot of subscribers. So I subscribe to their channel, and I plan on watching. And after I buy my house, I plan on hopefully trying to contribute a little bit. So I figured, Kelly, thank you so much, because this channel, just watching that video, like I said, it was like watching fireworks in slow motion. I was just this constant sense of sustained pleasure that I really don't think I've ever received by watching a YouTube video, which sounds really kind of creepy. But if you have a moment, go check out, they have a Facebook page and they have a YouTube channel. It's FDDR, Feeding Detroit in Downriver or something. Again, I'll try to put a link to my in my description box after I post this video. And I figured, you know what, I guess this could be a platform. I don't know. I'm not a big channel, but maybe I'll make mention of when I find either on my own or through some of your suggestions, worthwhile charities and things like that. Maybe I can sort of mention those. There's so much on YouTube that one person can't discover it all, right? So thank you, Kelly, for really opening my eyes to a really magnificent group of people. The guy who drives the bus is a riot. Just his singing and his jovial nature. You can feel the love through his voice. It was just amazing. So, yeah, and I'm going to try to remember the group that rescued those two kittens, Crawford and Davis. She needs a lot of help too. So if you're so willing to help other people, I might try to find her information as well. But I've been watching this YouTube video for so long. It's now 4:40, and I've got 20 minutes to put on my uniform and get downstairs. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, hi. So I am back in Las Vegas. Our flight arrived about 40 minutes early. No challenges on the flight, really. Our lead was great. It was her first flight back after a year away of maternity leave. I was very surprised she did her job as well as she did. After a month away, I'm unsure of how to disarm my door, right? Yeah, we had a pretty full flight. We had maybe 5 or 6 open seats. It was 4 hours and 40-something minutes. It's a long flight. And that's it. That's it. So I'm going to end this video now. And then I'm going to go to the bank and try and get some information for them for my potential lender. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Fly safe. Bye.